Should you pay to get typed? Personally, I say no. Now, obviously, it's your money. If you want to spend $5 grand on Apple's new AirPods touchscreen case and bladeless fans, go ahead. I mean, money is meant to be spent. You can't take it with you, and sadly, you can't use your giant cash stash to bribe your way into heaven. But at the end of the day, I just don't think having somebody else type you is all that helpful. Maybe you have a different opinion, and that's fine, and I'd love to hear about it in the comment section down below. But in this video, I'll explain why I feel that paying for a typing service is like buying a hoodie that doesn't go all the way down. First off, MBTI is not a hard science. There's no blood tests that'll tell you what type you are. If somebody asks you for a blood sample for a Myers-Briggs test, you better run into a garlic shop because they're a vampire. Everyone is going to have a different view on the cognitive functions. Personally, when I'm typing, I don't look at behavior. There are many reasons a person can act in a certain way, just like how there are many ways to get to the same store. It's not where you go, but it's how you get there that matters. Well, I do think this is the best way to type someone. The problem is, nobody can read your thoughts. So when you're typing other people, it can get really hard to dig deep down and find the underlying reasons for behaviors. And we all have our own biases. People aren't just going to chime in with relevant detail. A lot of people just aren't that introspective. Like most INFPs, I'm really in touch with my feelings, and I can name and describe each one. But a lot of other types just don't think that way. So unless you think to bring up a very specific question, a lot of stuff is just gonna fly straight under the radar. So it makes sense that a lot of people type based on behavior and vibe. And I think that's fine when you're typing a fictional character or your friends for free. But it's a bit different when you're charging $8 grand for a 15-minute Zoom call. I want a little bit more than just a hunch. If you're still watching this video, I have a hunch that you're enjoying it. So how about you boop that like button? A lot of typologists might look at communication style. High FE users are very emotionally vocal because they want to make sure everyone knows how they're feeling. Well, this is generally true. FE could also remain silent because they want to know how you are feeling so they know how to feel themselves. Or, I mean, they could just be having a bad day because a cat got their tongue. I don't think you can accurately type someone after only having one session with them, because so much can change from day to day. And somewhere an MBTI influencer's eyes just lit up. Now they can charge for multiple sessions. But this is why I think typing friends can be so accurate. You really get a chance to feel them out in ways that some type guru on Instagram will never be able to know. I've seen a lot of really weird superstitions too. Like, you can base somebody's type based on their body language. If your eyes go up, up, down, left, right, up, spin, and down again, that means you're an ISFJ. And I don't know, that could be accurate, but I'm kind of skeptical. So if you are going to get typed by someone, make sure you know how they go about it first. If you agree with their overall typology method, it could be really useful to hear what they have to say, get some second opinions. But the biggest reason I don't think paying to be typed is a great idea is simply because you miss out on all the learning you get from typing yourself. Some experts might be better than others explaining their thinking and having a good open dialogue with you, but I still think you can learn so much more about yourself through simple self-discovery over a long period of researching yourself. And you don't just learn about you learn about other people too. Plus, you learn about parts of yourself that you might not have thought about otherwise. Like, for example, your shadow. Speaking of which, if you want to hear me make a video about the MBTI shadow, comment down below. I think learning about the shadow is one of the most important parts of learning about yourself. Through shadow work and seeing the things that are unseen, you can really start to clear up a lot of your blind spots. And if you want to learn about the blind spot function of each personality type, I made a video all about that here. Thank you so much to everyone who supports, and thank you to everyone for just watching. I've been TrebleKnight, and I'll catch you guys all next time.